Welcome to Jackson Center, Ohio, and the Airstream Touring Coach Production Facility. Come along as we explore how Airstream hand builds our best-in-class motorized recreational vehicles here in the heartland of America. This 270,000 square foot facility was originally built in 1971 and for almost 50 years housed Airstream's iconic riveted aluminum travel trailer production line. In 2020, our travel trailer production moved across town to our new, larger travel trailer plant, freeing up this space for our motorized division. Just as moving our travel trailer production into a new facility created more room for handmade craftsmanship, quality initiatives, and new tooling, moving our Atlas and Interstate production lines into this building allowed our motorized division to focus more intently than ever on quality manufacturing and the expert craftsmanship that sets these luxurious Class B vehicles apart from the competition. This facility is exponentially larger than the previous touring coach home. In fact, today it stands as the largest dedicated Class B production facility in the industry. The move into this building opened up more space for our associates to deliver incredible handmade craftsmanship, more efficient storage areas that keep our materials here under one roof, and more space for state-of-the-art technology. But more than that, it's allowed us to grow our thriving motorized business for the 21st century and ensure our motorized RVs deliver the best traveling experience you'll find behind a steering wheel. We're excited to take you behind the scenes of this incredible facility. But there's only so much we can show you, so we invite you to come to Jackson Center. Visit the Mothership. Step back through almost 95 years of innovation and history in our Heritage Center and see these incredible production facilities for yourself on one of our daily public tours. With that, let's step inside. Before moving into this facility, Airstream's motorized production was spread piecemeal through a number of warehouses and buildings that were first built when Wally Byam bought the property in Jackson Center in the early 1950s. Moving into the vacated travel trailer plant allowed production of our luxurious Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van RVs to move under one roof, creating more efficiency and a more focused approach on the quality and craftsmanship at the heart of our process. Production for both Atlas and Interstate begins in the pre-production chassis preparation area, where chassis shipped directly from Mercedes-Benz are brought inside and prepped for production. These chassis come in different configurations depending on the model, but in general, they are already outfitted with the mechanical systems under the hood and a fully loaded cockpit area. Atlas chassis begin with just a cockpit and a frame, while Interstate chassis arrive complete with walls and ceilings. Regardless of the chassis, the front bucket seats are removed and taken to our upholstery department, and then both types of chassis are lifted so the associates can begin work on the undercarriage. Atlas vans are installed with hydraulic leveling components, air ride suspension, and new wheel rims, while Interstate vans have their windows removed so new RV windows with screens and venting components can be installed. Holes are cut for external hookup ports, and additional extrusions are added to the exterior for a unique look. Finally, wheel rims are removed and recycled, replaced by custom rims. Underneath the Interstate chassis, holding tanks, generators, and optional features like electrical upgrades are installed. While furniture, cabinetry, walls, and rooftop are being assembled elsewhere in the plant, the Atlas chassis are moved from their initial prep station to where the production line starts in earnest. Here, the Atlas chassis are equipped with steel outriggers that extend the width of the chassis and form the foundational structure of the Atlas living area. Wiring harnesses and initial plumbing lines are run through the chassis body, while holding tanks and the generators are connected to the outriggers and frame. Next, the flooring is rolled out and fixed in place. Plumbing lines and electrical lines are pulled up through the pre-made access holes in the flooring, and on top of the Atlas cockpit, a steel frame is built to form the internal structure of the front cowling. As each Atlas makes its way up the line, more and more components are installed and the interior begins to take shape. Atlas is built on the Sprinter 4500 chassis
but we like to think of it as a Class B+, with nimble handling and a spacious interior. Instead of building inside the standard walls and rooftop of the Sprinter van, we undertake additional work manufacturing the walls and ceilings. As the interior continues its build-out, custom molded walls are attached to the steel outriggers to form the body of the living area, while nearby the roof is built out with all necessary equipment, including the air conditioner, fans, vents, and solar panels. After the rooftop components are completely installed, the roof is lifted via crane so it can be connected to the wall panels with more than 100 rivets. A molded fiberglass piece is then installed to ensure there's a watertight overlap on the sides, which is then riveted to the rooftop structure. The fiberglass trim and back end are finished with custom molded extrusions, and finally the seams are taped in preparation for painting further down the line. At the rear of the Atlas body, the spacious three-piece bath begins to come together with the installation of the shower base, toilet, cabinetry, and sink. The pre-assembled cabinetry from the woodshop is secured to the flooring and the frame, while the interior comfort components like the furnace and the water heater are installed and attached to the plumbing and vent lines that run through the channels in the floor. The final piece of the Atlas in-house production process involves installing the remaining furniture and building out the Murphy Suite slide-out. The only Airstream product currently offered with a slide-out, Atlas has a Murphy Suite that allows for an expansive interior with a comfortable lounge when the slide-out is retracted and converts to a spacious bed when the slide-out extends. After the slide-out is installed, the electrical systems go through an initial quality control check to ensure systems are operating correctly. Then, the Atlas is driven out the door and goes to one of our local partners for an extensive paint and bodywork process. 15 coats of cut and buff paint and finish are applied to the exterior, and fiberglass work removes seams and adds automotive styling. Once complete, the paint is inspected for quality before the van is brought back to Airstream for its finishing work. Upon its return, the unit goes for its water check before undergoing a final quality inspection and a road test to ensure everything is working properly before it's sent to the customer. While prep work begins on each motorized unit, associates get to work building interior components, walls, and rooftops. This work is done in the central area of the plant, a sort of factory within the factory. These production lines feed outward to the Atlas and Interstate lines that run in parallel from one end of the building to the other. Atlas and Interstate 24 units are equipped with a layered laminated floor structure. Block foam insulation and plywood pieces are cut to size, and a ½ inch of plywood is laminated with a layer of glue applied evenly. Vacuum pressure is applied for 2 hours to ensure the glue is evenly distributed. Metal raceways are added to guide internal wiring and plumbing components further down the line. Because it's smaller and has tighter weight restrictions, the 19-foot Interstate 19 models are equipped with a more lightweight flooring. The Atlas roof begins its life in this station as well, with a state-of-the-art glue and lamination process. Nearby, the standard bucket seats that arrive in the Mercedes-Benz chassis are deconstructed and reupholstered. Each seat is disassembled and the standard cloth upholstery is removed. Each piece of the seat is reupholstered with ultra leather, one of the softest, most durable, and easiest to clean materials available on the RV market. Once they're reassembled, each seat is sent back over to the production line where it will be installed back into the van as it comes down the line. The final piece of this factory within a factory central production area is the touring coach woodshop, where our skilled woodworkers handcraft every cabinet, wardrobe, and piece of furniture that goes into the coach. The process begins on a high-precision CNC router, which cuts the pieces needed to construct the cabinets and furniture. The pieces are individually tagged with barcodes and loaded onto a blue cart, which can move to various stations for additional work.
Exterior facing pieces are run through our edge banding machine, which applies a soft vinyl strip. Then the pieces are rolled over to the assembly area where our craftspeople fit them together with screws and dowels, which are made in-house. This method of construction ensures greater strength and durability than the standard staples which are used across the RV industry and furniture construction. And by tracking the individual pieces with barcodes, we can ensure greater quality throughout the process. On the north side of our touring coach facility, our Interstate production line runs parallel to the Atlas line. Whereas Atlas receives a great deal of custom work building out the walls and rooftop, the Interstate line is built inside the pre-assembled Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van shell. But the process of outfitting these top-of-the-line RVs with Airstream craftsmanship and all the comforts of home is no less complicated. After the Interstate vans complete their pre-production work installing undercarriage components, new RV windows, and new wheel rims, the vans go through an initial water check to ensure all windows, cutouts, and door seals are watertight. After that first water check, the vans make their way to the beginning of the production line, where initial electrical wiring is laid and sound deadening materials are installed around wheel wells and under the floor before a pre-cut piece of luxury vinyl flooring is laid. The second stop on the production line is stationed under a raised mezzanine, where our associates work to install rooftop components like air conditioners and solar panels. They also install a custom awning and mechanism, including the seismic sensors that automatically retract the awning when it detects high winds. Our wiring harnesses are pre-assembled by a professional wiring supplier before they're shipped to Airstream, where we install them and connect them to control panels, switches, and dimmers. Once wiring is completed in the walls of the van, insulation is tucked into all open compartments to ensure sound deadening and heat retention. With electrical lines run throughout the body of the Interstate, associates get to work installing furnaces, inverters, breakers, and fuse boxes, and the wiring is completed in the ceiling. The Interstate vans move down the line to the plumbing station where the shower is installed and plumbing, gas, and drain lines are laid in preset channels in the floor, as well as in the undercarriage. While the Interstates make their way down the line, associates are hard at work in the woodshop, building cabinetry and furniture. The assembled components meet up with their vehicle where they're secured to the flooring and walls with screws and bolts. A little over halfway through the production process, the vans undergo a second water check to ensure there are no leaks before they make their way into the final finish. Here, 7,500 gallons of water are sprayed at the Interstates for an average of 15 minutes. In an effort to be more sustainable and environmentally friendly, Airstream recycles this water for reuse multiple times. After the second water check, each Interstate touring coach is outfitted with more upholstered trim on the interior, and the lounge seats and bed are installed. The bucket seats that were removed for the ultra leather upholstery are reinstalled, and the van moves to its final finish station where last-minute details like the screen door are completed before the entire RV is released for its quality check. The interior is cleaned, and inspectors go through extensive system checks, checking to ensure everything is hooked up and working properly. Then it goes out on a road test before being cleared for delivery to a waiting customer in Airstream's nationwide dealer network. Thanks so much for coming along on this inside look at how we manufacture our best-in-class Atlas and Interstate Class B vans. While our process might not always be the easiest, we've worked hard to ensure that our craftsmanship, quality, and attention to detail lives up to more than 90 years of iconic Airstream history. There's only so much we can show you on a video, and we invite you to come to Jackson Center, Ohio, visit the Mothership, and see these incredible manufacturing facilities for yourself. See you down the road.